So the Chicago Bulls get blown out again on national TV again, and they lost again to the Golden State Warriors. So the Bulls scored 96 points and the Golden State Warriors scored 138. And guys, listen, last game when they lost and got blown out by the Brooklyn Nets on national TV, you guys told me, what do you mean you're saying that the Chicago Bulls got exposed? What do you mean that in the playoffs we won't be able to replicate the results we got in the regular season? What are you talking about? You had people disagreeing with my assertion that this may not be a playoff team. Like, the Bulls got way too comfortable, right, with this ISO ball nonsense, right? They got way too comfortable with the DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine ISO, right, where people are just standing around watching them ISO, right, and they got drunk on it. The winning streak got them drunk. Now let's get into Lonzo. I give Lonzo a C for this performance because he had turnovers, right, and he only took threes. Lonzo scored 15 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and he shot 40% from the three-point line. But again, Lonzo at this point is essentially just living by the three-point line, right? Again, right, now that you're seeing the criticisms of the team, hey, Lonzo's not doing enough, right? He passes the ball around the perimeter, and he stays behind the three-point line for the most part, right? Again, maybe he's not empowered by the coach. Maybe he's not being empowered by his other teammates or whatever. But the ISO ball thing, guys, the Golden State Warriors actually run a real system. A system that is not relying on ISOs or anything like that. It's an actual system, right? So even though they didn't have no Draymond Green, no Klay Thompson, and the Golden State Warriors had been in a slump, Steph Curry had been in a slump, because they actually run a system, they blew out the Chicago Bulls for a second time. So the Golden State Warriors sweep the Chicago Bulls. And guys, the Brooklyn Nets, the Golden State Warriors, the Bucks, all these teams, these are potential finals teams. You're going to see them in the finals. The Phoenix Suns, these are teams that you would see in the finals, right? So it's a big deal getting blown out by these teams, especially on national television, right? Because these games give you a little preview into what it would look like if you had to match up against the Brooklyn Nets in the second round, right? Or if you met up with the Golden State Warriors or the Phoenix Suns in the finals. So this game, it said a lot about this team in my opinion. Now, Zach LaVine went down early, but regardless of Zach LaVine going out, this game was still not, it wasn't good. And you can only do something a certain way until you have to do something about it. Like the DeMar DeRozan ISO, it's not conducive for long-term success. It's honestly not. There's a reason why DeMar DeRozan can only go so far with that play style, right? It's the reason why the Toronto Raptors, once they got rid of DeMar DeRozan and only swapped one player, they won it all. So this Bulls team, they just what this Bulls team really needs is just to run like a proper offense, right? Run. You guys said you guys were gonna run. We haven't seen it. We're gonna play fast. Cool. We're gonna empower Lonzo to fully be a point guard. I'll tell you what it is essentially, right? It's essentially, hey, DeMar DeRozan ISO throughout the whole game, right? And even Zach LaVine doesn't really get involved until the second, third quarter. But this team is too ISO heavy. The fans can see it. I'm assuming the coaching staff can see it, but I guess because of politics, nothing's going to happen. And now let's get on to Vooch, right? I find it funny how, and this is how you know it's politics, hey, he's an all-star. He's our third all-star. He's our third star on the team. It's a big three, right? But Vooch has not been playing like an all-star or he can carry a team. No, Vooch has been playing like butt. Straight up butt these last couple of games. Like to the point where I would say that Vooch is like a black hole, right? But they're pushing him to be an all-star, right? Vooch should be on the trade block. For the right price, you can get Vooch. I don't see why Vooch is still on like this squad. Like, trade Vooch and get another fringe all-star or super role player that can actually make a difference, can shot block, defend. You can find something on the market, because Vooch, he's not doing it. He's simply not. Like, I don't know what it is. And the fact that they're pushing him to be an all-star, the team is, oh, he's an all-star, right? You can see the politics at play. Because he should be traded. There should not be a clamor. Anybody who's watching games knows Vooch has not been playing like an all-star. So why the push for him to be an all-star? Makes absolutely no sense. And this is just embarrassing. 2 national televised games, you got blown out twice. Like, this team, man, this team literally just gives up. Like, I've witnessed it where they just fold. The defense goes, Lonzo's the only one playing defense, right? The effort is just gone. They're just on the floor. And it's embarrassing to watch and see. And again, right? Oh, they're the number 1 seed, you know, it's just a game, you know, it's that midway season point, you know, they're just fatigued. Yo, you guys are getting paid millions of dollars. Like, you could have a bad game or two, but you're noticing a pattern, right? You play these potential championship teams, right? The Nets, the Golden State Warriors, the Suns, whoever else, and you get exposed like this. It says a lot about your team, especially 2 back-to-back blowouts on national television. So are the Bulls going to go back to the drawing board, the original drawing board, play fast, empower Lonzo, do less of the ISOs? Or are they just going to keep doing what they've been doing? ISO Zach, ISO DeMar, not run like a real offense, people ball watching, and just, beat up on teams that are on COVID protocols, that are missing players due to injury. Like, again, imagine that we play the Golden State Warriors with a healthy Draymond, with a Clay. Now, again, Zach LaVine went out early in the game, right? But still, we were even. We were literally even, right? How come we didn't get into the post? They had no James Wiseman, no Clay, no Draymond. How come the Bulls didn't get into the post? Why are we still doing ISOs? But again, what do you guys think? Agree with me, disagree with me? This is just getting embarrassing, honestly. I don't know what else to say about this team, but it's not been looking good lately. It just hasn't. I don't know, man. It's not good. But agree with me, disagree with me. Let me know in the comments down below. It's your boy For All to Envy, guys. I am out.